Welcome to Spa Life TV. This is day number 3 of the Spa Life living, the Spa Life journey. We're going through this together and we're going to talk about real health, real items, or real things. And today, day 3 is talking about wellness modalities. And some people call them biohacking modalities. But biohacking, it's like, can you really hack the body? Are we really hacking the body, or are we simply supporting it, or enhancing it, or optimizing it, or helping it do what it already knows how to do? So I call it wellness modalities. And in this video, we're going to talk about how you can organize this in your mind as you get inundated with take this supplement, do this red light therapy, or this cold plunge, or this sauna, or this PEMF, or even what I'm doing right now. So if you wonder what this is a molecular hydrogen inhalation, which is amazing. And we'll talk about that on one of these videos. But overall, what is wellness modalities and how do you incorporate that into your life? You know, in 2014, I got really sick, and I've been into health and wellness like forever. I've been a massage therapist since 1990, and I was a registered nurse, and I fell in love with holistic health when I realized in the hospital people were already sick. Can we take care of them before they get there? So I started really getting into holistic health because of massage therapy. But when I got sick, what did I do? I ran to all the wellness modalities as if they were the secret, as if they were going to fix me. There is no wellness modalities that are going to fix you because, well, you're not broken. Your body is just calling out for help, support. And that's what things like supplements, superfoods, medicinal mushrooms, amino acids, what other supplements? Herbs, all the supplements that you take, they are not going to fix you because you are not broken. They are going to support your body that is asking for help. Okay, what other things like cold plunge, sauna, PEMS, all the things, IV vitamin C's, massage therapy, all these things should be utilized to support your body. So let me tell you about 3 ways you want to organize this in your head. I had to figure this out because this is the part that is the most overwhelming, don't you think? I mean, I bet you are getting so many things on your Instagram or your Facebook about this supplement or this magic herb or this thing that is gonna fix everything. But do they really? And then when you depend on them to fix you, and when they don't do what they're supposed to do or what the promise is, you think the modality messed up. The promise was a lie, and you're disappointed. Or worse yet, you get sicker and eventually lose your life. And as you know, I'm doing this because my cousin went home way too soon. And she believed in all the wellness modalities, and yet we missed a piece, and we didn't discover things fast enough. And we're going to talk about those things here. And I'm not saying I have all the answers, and so you provide your input. You tell me your thoughts as well and how your journey has been. But we're going to talk about that here in this channel. So how do we think about wellness modalities? Because honestly, if you were to do all the wellness modalities, you don't have enough hours in the day. It's a full-time job. Imagine juicing and doing coffee enemas and red light therapy and IV and hyperbaric. It's a full-time job and it's overwhelming. And just trying to do everything is overwhelming, don't you think? I mean, have you ever tried to do that? And it's like, I can't keep up. And then you feel guilt, you feel regret because you're not doing what you said you were going to do. It's just ridiculous. So here's how I want you to think about these wellness modalities, because even as I introduce you to them, I want you to know where you put it in your journey. So there's 3 things: support, symptom, and season. When you are taking a supplement or trying a wellness modality, what are you doing it for? You have to know why you're doing it. So is it support? Are you supporting your health, your foundation? So every cell needs vitamins, minerals, essential fatty acids, and amino acids to be healthy. It requires that. And unfortunately, we can't get it in our food anymore. It's literally not possible. The soil is so depleted, and that's where the nutrients come from. So you have to supplement. We are supporting our body's ability to make healthy cells, to make healthy hair, to make healthy skin. So it's support. You're taking these supplements to support your body doing the system that it's already going to do or is capable of doing. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like you're helping your body and giving it the raw materials that it needs to build the house strong. Can you imagine trying to build a house and you have, my dad was a concrete contractor, and he had to have good concrete for that foundation to not have holes or to not be strong. When he would do a driveway, there was a certain kind of concrete that he used to like to use because that ensured that the concrete would last for years and years and years, that it would be strong and he wouldn't have to go patch it back up later. So you have to give your body the raw materials, support. And the second area you want to think about is symptoms. What are you going to take for your symptoms? Let's say you have constipation and you need supplements to support or to help you with those symptoms. Like you could take Cascara Sagrada, you could take magnesium, you could put castor oil packs on your abdomen, you can use triphala, that's another wonderful herb, you can drink teas, you can go walking after eating. And you can certainly not stress while you're eating, and that'll allow your system to move. Someone recently just told me that he's had constipation problems his whole life, and he eats 1 kiwi a day, and he eats the skin of the kiwi, and that was the game changer. Once he started eating the skin, he's able to go to the bathroom, no problem, right? Isn't that so cool? Is the kiwi the savior or the answer to a broken problem? No, but this kiwi supported his ability to have symptom relief. So you're taking some supplements, some modalities for symptom relief. Just like if you have a sprained ankle, what do? You put ice on it. You're not going to put ice on your ankle for the rest of your life. I was thinking, but when we do cold plunges, we do that forever and ever. But when you have a swollen ankle, you put ice on it to get symptom relief, to bring down the inflammation on that ankle. So we talk about support, very important. We talk about symptoms. How do you get symptom relief? And you use your modalities, whether that be supplements you take, superfoods, or you use a red light therapy or massage or IV therapies, hyperbaric chambers, all those things for symptom relief. And then the third one is seasons. If you're in a season of something that you need to up your wellness modalities. So for example, if you're healing from a disease like cancer or autoimmune or even just the flu, then I highly recommend that you crank up your supplements to help attack that bacterial infection or viral infection or cancer cell. Things like maybe you need garlic, or Echinacea golden seal if you have the flu. But if you are dealing with something serious, then you really want to stack all of your modalities. And that leads me into the final thing that I wanted to tell you about this is these modalities, you want to stack them. In other words, they enhance each other. So what I had right here is I was using a molecular hydrogen machine. And usually when I'm doing this, I'm also wearing a brain tap meditation machine. And that helps reprogram my nervous system, reset my nervous system while I'm inhaling molecular hydrogen. And they enhance each other. So you want to stack, like saunas stack with cold plunge. They're not one or the other. It's not like you just do the cold plunge and you can just say, okay, I did everything. Or it's not like you just take magnesium supplement and you're fine because you take supplements. No, you want to stack them. You want your calcium, magnesium, potassium. You want all your minerals. You want to make sure you have all those minerals on board and all the vitamins because they enhance each other and they work together. So you want to stack them. So this was the week that I wanted to introduce you to wellness modalities. Because as we jump into discussing one at a time, I want you to understand how to stack them in your life so that you don't get overwhelmed. Because it's not the simple things that are overwhelming, because you all know that you need to exercise or move your body, eat healthy, get some sleep, and don't stress. But the last one, supplements, that's the part that makes us so confused, right? You know what I mean? You know how like when you think you're going to eat this certain way, this certain diet, maybe you decided I'm going to eat paleo because I read a book or I watched a YouTube video, but then your friend tells you about, a ketogenic diet and they swear that that's the way to go. And then you read somewhere else that no, you shouldn't be eating so much red meat, you should be eating vegetarian. It's overwhelming. It's confusing. And that's the part we wanted to talk about, that you don't have to be overwhelmed. You don't have to be confused if you know where you're putting those wellness modalities. If you understand why you're doing it and how it fits into your unique health journey. And in the Spa Life Method way is we want to stay in the low stress, parasympathetic, go with the flow, see what your body likes. And that's how we want to do our health journey. So I hope you enjoyed this video as an introduction to wellness modalities before I really introduce you to the big guns. And I will share that with you as we explore what we have here in the Serenity Center on the next video.